All right, MMA Weekly here in Abu Dhabi at Fight Island. This is incredible, and we have Saeed with us, who is in charge of a big part of how Fight Island came to be here.
My name is al-Saeed. I'm the Destination Marketing Director at the Department of Culture and Tourism in Abu Dhabi. The Department of Culture and Tourism is the host of this event, the creator of this event, along with all the partners and stakeholders around the Abu Dhabi ecosystem that brought this thing to life.
Now, you claimed during the presser that this is the safest place on earth with COVID. That's quite a claim.
So, the government's response to the pandemic from day one has been incredible. We're the most tested country per capita in the world. We have put strict guidelines and measures in place to make sure that we mitigate the risk of COVID-19 as much as possible. And we have spared no expense to make sure that the health and safety of our residents, our local population, and our visitors is our priority. It always has been, always will be. And if something were to happen while you're on Abu Dhabi soil, rest assured you will be taken care of. We've had out in the public when the pandemic first started, any case that was positive was quarantined in a very nice hotel, I should add, taken care of from their needs. Their meals were delivered to their doors on a daily basis until they tested negative. Anyone who showed symptoms was hospitalized at the expense of the government. And this is something that we're taking seriously. The health and safety of anyone who is in Abu Dhabi is our number one key priority.
So Fight Island comes to be. Dana was kind of, I don't know, I'm sure he was working on where it would be. It's secretive, everybody's wondering. When did you guys find out? Because this is a massive undertaking. You have a lot of the infrastructure in place, which I'm sure is a big reason of coming here. And they love coming here anyway. You got a deal. When did you guys find out to get a jump on this?
We were approached in April and immediately showed interest in delivering this project. We may not say this enough, but we make dreams come true. So when we were presented with Dana's dream of a Fight Island, it was our mission to get this dream into reality, and I think we've proven ourselves worthy in last year's iteration of the UFC in Abu Dhabi with the UFC 242, and yet again we are proving our ability, capability, and willingness to go above and beyond to deliver world-class events with the strictest safety protocols in place to ensure, again, everyone is healthy, everyone is safe, but everyone is having fun as well. So we made sure that when we did this Fight Island zone, this exclusion zone, if you will, we made sure to include some experiences for the delegates and individuals coming into the Fight Island territory on Yas Island, such as the golf, the Yas Links golf course, the marina circuit. You can go and drive a really fast car around the track, a Formula 1 certified track, get your adrenaline fix there, and along with the rest of the facilities in Fight Island, such as the beach. So it was a massive effort by a huge dedicated team that brought this about. But I think as soon as we heard, we knew this is going to happen.
So now you have a 5-year deal in place, starting from last year, the Khabib-Poirier fight. So I heard that, is it my understanding? Is it correct that this is not part of that fight deal? You still have. This is separate in a way.
Correct. This is an extra piece of the puzzle that is a testament to our partnership and the strength of the relations between Abu Dhabi and the UFC. The plan for 5 years is still in place, and this was just an umbrella. Sorry, it wasn't part of the umbrella deal and contract. it was an added bonus for both the parties involved. But like I said, we have a very, very strong partnership with the UFC, and we hope more opportunities like this one come along as well.
And depending on what happens with the pandemic and you know, what we need to do, this agreement for the Fight Island, is it kind of open-ended, that, you know, it could extend beyond just July?
For now, the deliverables are what we're going to see in the next 3 weeks. That's what pen was put to paper on, but that is, it's not open-ended contractually, but it is open-ended conversationally. So it will be up to the UFC and up to the partners in Abu Dhabi and the government to take any conversation forward. But again, we're ready, we're prepared, and we're more than willing, as we have shown.
And one more thing, what was the hardest thing to bring this together out of all the moving parts and pieces?
I think you said it. There was way too many moving parts to make sure that every single interaction pre-bringing people in was COVID-free per se. So we had to stagger our approach of who we're bringing into the island, and you know, the 2 weeks that I spent in my room stuck in between four walls, there was a construction crew from the outside world that was actually building everything you see around us, including the arena, setting it up. And there was a basic handover period where the external team left the island. The entire area was sanitized once again, and then the internal team took over. I think the main difficulty was just maintaining that bubble and making sure that there are no possible risk, you know, or aggregators or you know, holes per se in the bubble. But I think we've done a good job. You know, I can thank an endless list of partners and entities that have brought this thing to life, and it was the effort of the team, really. Again, you said it wasn't easy, but determination, effort, and skills were put to task and tested to make sure that we bring this all together.
All right, well, coming from the MMA community, this is an historic event. We're very happy to get these fights going, and that you guys are a big part of this this piece of history.
Yes, I think the fight nights that we're going to be viewing could have been numbered events in and of themselves. So I think the UFC community, the fan base, will be pleased to see some of these exciting bouts come through in the next couple of weeks.